7 Things You Didn't Know About Prince. Prince Rogers Nelson was born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Prince was 5'2" in height, but showed the world that the smallest people can have the biggest impact. He is widely regarded as the pioneer of the Minneapolis sound in the 1980s. He was a peculiar man striking our interest with unusual fashion and thought-provoking art. Today, we honor a great legend by looking back on his great success as an influential artist and share a few interesting facts about our beloved Prince. Number 1. In an interview, Prince said he was born epileptic and used to have seizures when he was a child. My mother told me one day I walked into her room and said, "Mom, I'm not going to be sick anymore." And she said, "Why?" And I said, "Because an angel told me so." Number 2. Prince had many aliases. Prince was called Alexander Nevermind, Christopher Tracy, the Kid, the Purple Perv, the Minneapolis Midget, and finally, the artist formerly known as Prince. His real name was Prince Rogers Nelson. When he was a child, they called him Skipper. Number 3. Prince was a uniquely small man. Prince was among many of the height challenge superstars of his decade such as Michael J. Fox, Paul Simon, Robin Williams, and Tom Cruise. Standing at the height of 5'2" or 157.5 and weighed 112 pounds, Prince often wore heels to combat his small size. His grand piano was even modified by shortening the legs so he could reach the pedals while sitting down to play. What was Prince's shoe size? He wore a women's size 5.5 or 6, depending on the manufacturer. Number 4. Despite his stature, Prince was a very talented basketball player. He even played for one of the best high school teams in the state of Minnesota. Number 5. Prince's father was an incredible musician. Everybody looks up to their father. Prince's musical career choice was no exception. His father, John Nelson, led his own band called the Prince Rogers Jazz Trio. Number 6. Prince had a falling out with his record label. Prince had signed an unfair record deal with Warner Brothers in the early 1990s. At the height of his career, Prince changed his name to an unpronounceable symbol in 1993. Number 7. Warner Brothers tried to take legal ownership of Paisley Park Studios. Warner Brothers fought for a return on their investment for Prince's home and a recording studio named Paisley Park, built in Chanhassen, Minnesota. That led to various Warner Brothers artists recording in the studio strictly against Prince's will.